Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Life in the Woods Renaissance. It's a beautiful day in the world of Life in the Woods. It's also a beautiful day in real life where I'm at. Absolutely gorgeous outside right now. So what am I doing? I'm inside playing Minecraft. Oh man. So what I want to do in today's episode, I just found this cave, so humor me while I kind of poke around and peek and see what's in here. What I want to do in today's episode is I want to build a stable. Now, I know we just built a stable not too long ago, but that's a creeper. That's a creeper. Not much I could have done there. Trapped in the water. That's all right. It's fine. It's okay. We're alive, and that's safe enough because nothing can actually, get down there. Just put a torch here. This is a decent-sized cave. Oh, one which I have actually explored. Hi, skeleton. Give me your bones. I need them. Yes. Okay, thank you. Let's just torch that up a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so anyway, a little bit of a cave situation type deal. But what I want to do in today's episode, I want to build a stable. And the reason I want to build a stable is because we have a stable in the other village, the one that we've been working on for the last couple episodes. So I want to build a stable over here instead. And that way, when we're running back and forth between the two villages, which I'm sure we're going to be doing quite a lot, because, let's be honest, all of my food and stuff like that is over here, as are a lot of my materials and things. So I'm sure we'll be running back and forth. I want a place to store my horse while I'm gathering my resources. Right now, my horse is hiding in my storage facility, which is not exactly an ideal location to store your horse. Yeah. Andesite, I suppose, can go in there, and dirt goes over here, and you go up here, and mob drops in here, and you up there. Okay, cool. So, yes, stable. Now the question is, where do we put the stable? We've got this little dock area over here, and I think it would kind of make sense to store to keep the horse, we want the stable somewhere within the town area. We don't want to build it way out there or anything like that, because people are going to ride into town, right? Thinking lore here. People are going to ride into town. And when they ride into town, they're not going to want to ride to the outskirts of town and then drop their horse and then come over here. No, they're going to want to do, they're going to want to ride their horse into town and then store their horse and get off. They're not going to want to park it over there and walk because people are lazy, let's be honest. So I'm thinking we'll want to store our horse, we'll want to build the stable kind of somewhere in the main town area. Maybe kind of centralized between the docks and the warehouse is kind of what I'm thinking. Because those are the areas where visitors would probably be most likely to go, right? To the docks and to the warehouse. So I'm thinking we kind of build the stable over in here a little bit. Kind of in this general area. This general vicinity. I'm also thinking that this big field, now that I've kind of cleared it out and gotten rid of a lot of the trees, I'm kind of thinking that we'll maybe make an orchard over here in the relatively near future. I think that would be a good thing, and that'll give us some more food options as well. So that's something I should probably do. Now this particular stable, if you remember, I think it was last episode we built the little stable. If you remember last episode, the stable that we built was very, very, very small. It was like a single horse stable. This is not going to be like that. This is going to be a much larger and nicer stable that will hold more horses and all that kind of good stuff. So let's grab some stuff. We really don't have a whole lot in the way of cobble and stone, but I think that's okay because we're mostly building with wood over here anyway. So I think it'll be fine. We will need a crafting bench, and I'll probably want a chest of some sort. Yeah, that should be good for now. So let's start kind of laying out some stuff, and that also means that we'll have to connect the road up as well. So this is kind of like the town center. This is kind of the town square, if you will, because you got the road that leads to the enchanting building, the road that leads to the warehouse, the road that leads back over here, and the road that leads out of the village. So it makes sense that we'd have another road right here kind of going between these two buildings and over to some sort of stable. The other thing we could do is we could quite easily make another little... I mean, we've got this staircase over here, right? We could very easily make another one of those over on this side instead that leads up to the stable, which I'm thinking is going to go like right about here. So, first and foremost, we're going to have to clear a little bit of land because we've got this in the way, and I'm not really a fan of it. So, let me get a shovel, let me get that cleared out, and I'll come back to you in just a minute. Alright guys, I am back. So we've got a little bit of an area cleared, and I'm thinking this is kind of the best location, just right in this general vicinity. And I want this stable, I want it to be able to hold 2 horses. At least, maybe even 3. So let's go and kind of lay out our space here. I think we want to start it... Well, actually, we could kind of terraform this a little bit too, to give us a little bit more of the space that we need, right? Because this is, I feel like this kind of needs to come out if we're going to do this. Maybe to there. That should be a little better. Okay, so then we'll start maybe here, and we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, there. So this will be kind of our actual stable area, or our actual stable size. Let's peel this back a bit as well, just a little bit more. Yeah, that looks good. So this will essentially be where our stable goes. And then I think I'm going to bring this out a little bit more. Like that. Yeah. Well, maybe even a little more than that. Like to here. That looks so unnatural, though. Although, I think part of it is because of the fact that it's all dirt and the grass hasn't spread yet. So I think once this actually spreads, it'll look a lot better. And then our road can run kind of maybe from here or so. Either here or here, kind of up and into the stables, and then back over this way. That's kind of what I'm thinking for the road. So, let's see. Is it getting dark already? It is. Holy cow. Okay, tell you what. Let me go take a little sleep, let me get some stuff laid out, and I'll come back to you in just a second. Alright guys, I am back. So, as you can see, I've changed things up a little bit. Just a little. And there's a reason for that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have room here for 6 horses, and I've got kind of an idea for a design that I think will look pretty cool once it's all done. So let's make some oak planks, and let's wall a couple of these off. These are essentially going to be our stalls for the stable, right? Like this. And we'll just kind of lay that groundwork. There we go. So that's kind of our basic shape. Now, what we're going to do is we'll go 1, 2, 2 or 3. I'm thinking these will only be 3 high on this side. Yeah. We'll only go 3 high over here. And we'll do something like this. There we go. Okay, and then these ones are going to be a bit higher, but I don't know exactly how high yet, because before I do that, I need to figure out our roof shape type thing. So let's make some spruce slabs, and I already know what I want to do for the roof over here. So we're just going to lay down a nice straight line like this, right? And we'll do that on both sides. Like so. That looks good. And then here is where it's going to go up, and it's just going to go up by a half slab increase. And I'm kind of thinking I might just make the whole, in most of the village we've been going half slab highlights, and then, spruce wood highlights, and then dark oak, like interior of the roof, see what I mean, dark oak spruce. And I'm thinking for this little portion of the roof, we're just gonna go spruce the whole way. Just keep it real simple, right? So we'll do something like that. And as I said, this is just gonna be a half block increase all the way up, like so. Right? So, you with me so far? I hope so. I think this is relatively easy to follow. So then we'll go ahead and lay these down. Just like that. Okay? Easy? I hope so. Should be able to follow along, if you so choose. And then we'll just lay those on. Okay. And here we'll put that like that. Now, here's where it's going to get a little bit different. This is where it's going to get fun. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 6 or 7? 6. 6, I think. Yes. Yep, we'll go 6. Okay? And we're going to take all of these pillars up by 6. Every single one of them. So let me get that done, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back, and I made a total noob mistake. My symmetry was off. I had 3 between over here and only 2 between over here. So, that was very foolish of me. I don't know how I managed to not notice that, but that's okay. I was looking at the roof. I was looking at this roof shape and going, why is it not connecting in the same spot? Well, lo and behold, I built it wrong. Good job, self. It's okay. Okay, anyway, so I think we've got this pretty much figured out. I just need to redo this little portion of the roof, and then you'll see kind of how this is gonna look. So let me get that done, and I'll be back with you in a sec. Alright guys, I am back. So, this is what we've got so far, and I think at the moment it looks pretty good. Let's just clear those little blocks away. There we go. So this is kind of the shape that we have, right? And I think it's a good look. Now, what I want to do is I want to take this part and bring it up higher. However, I also want to get the actual like stable sections in here too. So this we can actually leave alone because a horse can't get out right here. Okay, so that's perfectly fine. And then we need to find a way to divide these as well. We could just do dark oak like this. How's that look from outside? Not terrible, especially if we put some fences on top. That could look pretty good. Keep it simple. Keep it real simple. Nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, then I'm thinking we'll grab some carpenter's barriers, and I'm just gonna put those right up here on top, just for a little detail, and we'll put them over here as well, right up against this little wall section. There we go. And we'll do that on all of these. Oh, that one broke. Oh, no, misplaced. Come on, there we go, much better. Okay, so that should prevent the horses from being able to escape. They shouldn't be able to get out of there in any way, shape, or form. So that is good. Now, how would we go about... and actually, let's make those dark oak as well. Or maybe... Yeah, let's go dark oak fences up here too. Could maybe consider some other color, but I think the dark oak works. There we go. Same right here. And there. And there. Alright, so how's that look from over here? Not too bad. We got saplings on the roof from a dark oak tree that I just chopped down a minute ago. Let's take this one too. Hi, dark oak. Come to me. I need more of you. I always run out when I'm building things in this area because I use so much dark oak for this area. Okay, so that's good. Now we need to kind of work out our roof shape for up there. And that's where it's going to get a little bit tricky. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to make some spruce stairs. And I have a feeling I'm going to need more than that. Let's do this. That should be enough, I would hope. Yeah, that's got to be enough. Has to be. Should be fine. Okay. And then we will just pillar up. Actually, we can just climb the roof. If I do this. There we go. All right. So that's all good. And then what we'll do is I'm thinking right here maybe? Or maybe how much space would we have? If we did the roof right there, that would give us a decent sized arch. Yeah, let's just do this. Going across. Like so. Jump. There we go. Got it. And then over here, we'll do the same thing. And then we're just going to do one of those roofs that you've seen me do countless times. However many times. I do this roof all the time. Like, you should know by now how to build this roof. It's like the most common roof that I build. Oh, that's backwards. There we go. That's fine. Okay. So put that guy there. Come across with our stairs over here like a so. Jump. Nope. Failed jump. Jump. There we go. Got it. Put that there. And then we just kind of work our way up and over. Like this. Here. 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 Same right here. Oh, that's not the right block. Try again. There. This. Up and over. And I'm missing a spot. That's the atlas. I need food so I can actually make this jump. But you can see we've got kind of this nice high-pitched roof going on over here. There we go. And we'll go like that. And then right here we're doing the same thing. Up, over, up, and over. There. So we get something like this, right? And that looks pretty good. And then what we'll do is I'll go ahead and fill that in with the dark oak and stuff that we need. So let me get that done, and then I'll come right back to you. All right, guys, I am back. So check this out. We have dark oak saplings. No, not really. But we've got a roof, and it's a very kind of interesting roof. I like it. It definitely kind of captures this area. Man, that sun's so bright. But it's very, very interesting. And it's very kind of high up in the ceiling like this, which I like. There are a couple things that I want to tweak. Little minor changes, which is fine. So I'm thinking what we'll do is way up here. I'd like to... I don't think I can get it from there. In fact, I know I can't get it from there because what I need is... I'm in the wrong spot. Well done again, self. Good job. Like a professional. The true Minecraft professional that I am. So what we'll do here, I think, is I'm actually going to take that one out. I'm going to put a regular block there, and I'm going to put this cap right here instead. And you'll see why in just a minute here. I'm going to do the same on this side, too. There we go. So you come down. Full block stair. Awesome. Now, I'm going to run and take a little sleep. And then I'll do a little bit more work, and I'll show you what I got done. All right, guys, I am back. So this is what we've got. You can see some of the beams kind of coming out there. You can see the beams way up there as well, which I think is pretty cool. And then you've got one big beam all the way up the top that runs away across. So this place looks pretty structurally sound, I think. Then what we need to do is, first and foremost, the floor in here is kind of a disaster. So we're going to have to deal with that big time. That's like priority numero uno. There we go. That's what I meant to say. So I'm thinking in the stalls themselves, I'm thinking we'll have like a dirt floor. And then going down the center, we'll have maybe... I'd like to do some sort of like cobblestone or something. Yeah. But I'm just kind of tear all of this out. Almost done. That's good. We'll get this going all the way up to the door. There we go. Got it. Okay. And then obviously we need gates to prevent the horses from escaping. I'm also considering, in fact, why don't we do that right now before I forget? We need to make sure that the horses cannot actually get out. So we're just going to run another beam kind of sticking out right here like that. And we could even extend it out like that just for a little bit of extra depth. That wouldn't be bad. On either side. Yeah, that's not bad. I like it. That'll do. Okay, so we're good. Now we need to, as I said, do the floors. So I'm going to grab some dirt. We should have enough dirt to fill the floors because I just tore all the dirt up, obviously. So let's do a nice mix here. We'll get some bricks. We'll get some layers. And we'll get maybe some... cobble dirt? That might work. Maybe we'll use a combination of those three? Maybe we'll just use primarily the layers and the cobble dirt. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, that's not where it's supposed to go. There we go. Just kind of mixing these patterns in a little bit. The idea here being that this is where the horses are going to stay. Oh, come on. If I could just place dirt properly, that would be amazing. Here we go. Let's do that. There we go. So it's kind of randomized-ish, sort of. I mean, there's certainly certain patterns to it and stuff, but overall, I think it works. And then we'll go in the floors. I'm kind of leaning towards spruce plank floors, maybe? Like this. Going down the center. And then, ooh, you know what could actually be kind of cool? If I have any. Do I have... Warehouse, where you be? I have an idea. And I think it might work. Hi, horsey. Let's grab some of this dirt, this dead wood here. And then let's also grab some oak as well, because this is the oak is my backup. And I need... carpenter's blocks, because we're going to need gates So, yeah. There we go. Oh, I like how you can kind of see that peeking up. So, let's just try this out. What do we think? That's almost too dark. But I'm thinking of just maybe like this little in between. That's actually not bad. Just for right here to kind of divide these. I think that's actually good. That's pretty good. And then what we'll do is just kind of randomly, again, throughout the build, I'm just going to mix in some oak, logs, like so. I don't care for that. That's too much in that spot. Put it here instead. And maybe one here. Like that. Yeah, just to kind of mix up the floor a little bit. That's not too bad. Okay. Then, last but certainly not least, we need to make ourselves... Actually, you know what? I'm going to use dark oak, because I've got tons of it, and this is the only area where it's going to get used. So here, I'm going to make some carpenter's blocks, some gates. This isn't going to be enough gates, is it? Not even close, but we can make more. That's fine. So I need 4 more. So let's make some more carpenter's blocks. There we go. And then 2 more gates. 4 more gates. Ah, oh, I'm halfway. Man, try again. Fail. Wait, no. What am I doing? Uh-huh. No, it's not going to be enough. Ah, man. I can't math today. It's okay. It's fine. Forgive me. And then I need a couple more sticks. There we go. There's the 4 more gates we need. And we'll plop those guys down right here. Now, we'll go ahead and apply dark oak texture to those. Just like this. And then I think the stables are basically done. I think that's it. We need to test it, obviously. We need to see if our horse will stay in here and can get in there and all that kind of stuff. But I think that's good, and I think... is there going to be enough lighting here? There should be. I think. I hope. If not, I guess we'll find out. Horsey, come to me so I can test you and make sure that this actually works. Hi. That's not the right way. How do I get out of my warehouse? Here we go. Okay, so you bring the horse over here and in, open the doors, get in, get out, shut the gates behind you, and that should do it. I think that'll work. The horse should not be able to escape. He's definitely trapped in there because he can't fit through this space. And he can just stay in there. So there we have it, guys. A bit of a stable, a much fancier stable than we built in the last episode. But guys, that is going to do it for me for this episode, I think, because I am out of time. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.